I look like I've been absolutely fried. Yes, I'm still laying in bed at 2:40 in the afternoon, but there's a certain reason, and that reason is because, can't really see it, but the weather is absolutely atrocious today. Some buddies and I had talked and we were like, wow, you know, the weather has not dropped down below 75 degrees since freaking last October. And today's low was 68 degrees. About 7 o'clock this morning it was about 68 degrees. So we made plans last night, Friday night, to get up early, hit the lake, because we figured, you know, the fish should be moving relatively well with it being so cool. Woke up at 7, all of us in a group chat like, yeah, it's raining, let's get some sleep. It was a long week that we had at work anyway, so we ditched those plans. Needless to say, I have some stuff to do with this entire mess of stuff here, so we're gonna be going through all that. Those down there are still all the $1 flukes that I had gotten in some of the previous vlogs, so those have to go into a bulk bag so they're all together, and I still have like 20 to 30 bags back in Florida that need to be organized as well. So everything's kind of a mess right now. We also have to do some stuff with all of those baits down there below the rods. We have to do some stuff with these, and I also have some spare reels here. This, if you remember, this is my broken Extreme, so that has to get fixed, and I have two other older ones, but the parts are essentially the same. So we're gonna try to cannibalize off of these two and zombie this reel up. And then I have to work on this as well, my carbon light. I cleaned the entire thing, and then when I put it back together, it came back out just sounding like heck. So I gotta go back through and find out where all the dirt came from in it. So a fun day nevertheless. More of just like a daily vlog thing. And the thing with the daily vlogs, man, is why I can't do those is because nothing really is too exciting that happens on a daily basis here in the Army. I mean, the life is pretty much the same by day, especially with the project sites that we're on right now. I'm a vertical construction engineer, so we do a lot of construction type concepts and projects. So when I'm on that, it's kind of just day by day, which I should do, just kind of progress things, but it's kind of, can't really be doing that in the military. So the whole daily vlog thing, we might start like a day in the life on, I don't know. I'm talking out my butt. So today I'm going to go to Walmart later. I'm talking like 8 o'clock because I refuse to go to that place anytime before 6 o'clock on a Saturday. We're also gonna hit Ollie's, look at some clearance lures. Just gonna hit a couple different clearance racks around some big retail stores here in the area. I need to buy a bin to organize a ton of these baits over here that we're gonna be giving away. And I think that's kind of been something that's dragged a little too long, but there's certain things I've been waiting on, so the timing hasn't quite been right to give away a lot of this stuff, but there is a ton of stuff here. So let's organize the hook box here. So before we get going on this, I want to show you something pretty crazy and how hot this Georgia heat really gets. These are both 1/4 ounce striking red-eye shad rattle traps, both in a chrome finish, so they both have the same finish on the outside. This one, blue chrome, I kept on my rod at our job site, and look at how much it swelled in the bed of my truck on the job. This is how hot it is during the day. This is one day of this bait sitting out. So this is normal, not hurt by the heat or nothing. This was still in tackle box. This is one that's been sitting in the bed of my truck for about 8 hours, 8-9 hours. And look at how swollen it got. There they are, like side by side. It's crazy. That's like being out on the job site 8-9 hours. I mean, we're out there 12 to 14, but I mean, that is just, it's crazy that the heat index that made that thing swell up and essentially boil up like that is pretty wild. I'm sitting here kind of organizing. This has like been my junk, like hard bait slash top water slash rattle crank, everything box. When I came up here, moved to Georgia, I just brought some random stuff from Florida. So I'm just kind of organizing stuff back in and getting things resituated, but I want to reorganize a ton of things. Like I said, I have the hook box to do, and then I have these 3 3600s that are all empty that I can organize into. See, like here's another rattle trap. Just stuff laying around everywhere. So I want to get a lot of this stuff put back into appropriate boxes. Better organization is key for any situation fishing wise, whether you're just going out for the weekend or hitting a tournament. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and turn this into my new terminal tackle box. I've shown a video of me buying this online. Bought this box filled with stuff for like 20 bucks. If you guys are curious how I find all my bargain stuff, you know I'm big on that kind of video. So it came with all the dividers. Like I said, it's gonna be my new terminal box. Got a sweet gasket along the edge here, water seal, airtight, all that good stuff. This is my terminal tackle box right now, and it's a Plano 36. So you can see the size difference. We got a little bit more room in here with hopes of this not being so cluttered anymore. So that's kind of the goal. I'm gonna organize a ton of this stuff. Like I said, this Bass Mafia box is more of like a 3700. It's about that size. I'm gonna make the best logo ever and put mine on there. Slap my decal on this box. So, kabam. There you go. So it looks pretty sick. So we're gonna throw that, get this all organized out. Now I'll put the camera down. Now how I store all of my weights is really about in this section right here, and I store them in bags, and then I Sharpie the bag what size tungsten they are. It's like a little bags, like little dealer bags, and I just Sharpie on the size weights. That way you never lose them. I hate switching up my boxes because you're so used to how you play the normal. Like this is, all these lines on this box are all vertical, and then all these are going horizontal. So it's, the way that you have to like organize this next box is a little different. Well, my neck is numb from looking down, but we were finally complete. And honestly, I don't really know if I even like it, because now I feel like I'm looking at too much and there's way too much going on. Because in this box, you can see how much smaller it is, how much less storage options there were. I had everything so consolidated that I knew I could tell you where everything was, just visual memory, muscle memory from grabbing everything. But it's also very disorganized. Now I feel like this is entirely too organized for myself. Basically have it all weights down at the bottom, and then my wide gaps go from 6-aught all the way down to a 2-aught. These are just skirts just for like weedless swim jigs that I have in the terminal because they're ready to go when you need to get a hook and everything together, tying those on. And then I've got peg stops and everything else in here. Pegs, bobber stoppers, peg stops, whatever you want to call them. I've had these forever. These ones from Halo were like 99 cents. So Woo Tungsten sells a really good one for $1.99. You get just about that much. Lasts you a real long time. And then these are good for swim baits. I have these in a ton of videos. Frogs help runs the frog true in the water. So that's it there though. And we're gonna do a flip test on it. That didn't sound good at all. Everything stayed exactly where it was from the get-go. I know that when I chuck it across the boat or the lake, that all my stuff's gonna stay in place. Real nice box. Like I said, that was a Bass Mafia box. I just went ahead and covered up their logo and put my own on there. Obvious reasons. So now that opened up my thin blue line box, I can peel this tab. Get you one of these bad boys as well. It's a standard label maker. This one just happens to be made by Dymo. You can get the Tommies, you can get the Kirklands, whatever, but there we go. Hooks, weights. We're going to put that right smack in the middle of this little seam. Boom. We are now official. Alright, so we're gonna throw all this garbage out. We should be on our way here soon. I'm gonna head out, be a human for the day, go out and get some fresh air and be outside. I might go hit some golf balls or do something else. But like I said in the beginning, I'm going to go and check out probably Dick's Sporting Goods, Walmart. I hate going to Walmart, but I gotta go to Walmart. Really don't have to go to Walmart, just kind of want to veer into Walmart. Enough with the Wally World. And then we're gonna go into my favorite store, Ollie's. We'll probably start there actually, because that's where I can get everything I gotta get. And maybe even find a bag to put all these $1 lures in. Clearly have made no progress on this rack either. It's been about 4 hours since I first started talking about that. Let's get going though. think we're getting the outskirts of that hurricane today because it is like stupid windy, and it seems like all the storms are pretty much passing through now. The rain has kind of ended, the sun is coming out to shine, but we still have mad crazy wind going on. Here she is. Personally, I love the Waffle House, and I honestly don't know how people say it's disgusting. Yeah, most of them are dirty, but that's just the franchise. I mean, it's not exactly up to any type of standard of being any cleaner than it has to be. They're all over Georgia. Literally, there's one every block. There's one here, and then there's one about 4 miles down the road. Now, see, that's fine dining at its finest right there, ladies and gentlemen. Stop number 2 of the morning here. Ollie's Bargain Outlet. I've done previous vlogs here on cheap baits that this store might hold. I don't really know where else these stores are at. I know a couple people have said that their particular hometown Ollie's doesn't sell fishing lures or anything like that. Maybe this is just one of those because of the area I'm in. So I'm gonna try videotaping with my phone. I haven't actually vlogged with this thing yet. The wind's probably terrible. Audio is probably horrendous, and it's probably gonna be shaky, so there's no anti-shake on this thing. But we're gonna walk into here and we'll test out the phone. Like I said, I haven't used the front camera on it, so I don't really know how it performs like that wise. We'll see. Still on a mission here. This is the first dial with. This still has about everything that was here before. Different fluorocarbon, sea bottle lures, and tons of Rebel topwater stuff too. These are still $1.99, waiting on them to drop to 99 cents, then we can buy a ton of them. I mean, there's like 5 full racks here just loaded with these heavy swim baits, tons of them. Tons of power bait stuff as well. Goes way back. All the Zoom stuff is pretty much called for. A couple trailers, royal blue trailers, and just colors that don't get used that much. All white crawls, and some swim baits back there as well. Huge Yum swim baits, all for $2. That's a good price for the money minnows, because they're usually like $10. But look, just tons of them. All this Rapala stuff. $3 for 7-8 foot diver. That's a pretty sweet color. Orange belly, black top, silver side. That's a good color. Still trying to find a plastic bin and some detergent though. Plastic bin being the main goal of this whole excursion. So this is the good stuff right here. Good and cheap. $3.79, can't be beat. Good and cheap, $3.79, can't be beat. See, that rhymes. It's got a little tick to it. I still need to find a dang bin though. I don't want to have to go to Walmart and search for that. I don't want to have to wait at those checkout lines. Those are massive. Walmart right now and this time of the day is going to be a flippin' zoo too. Failed attempt at finding my box there. That hat's much better, huh? Like this one here that holds all the Vaselier stuff. You see all those hats and all the black and grays that are all done. Again, you want some of these DM. These are all for sale. It's a different logo. All those are to be determined. They got a different logo coming. But this kind of bin here is what I keep all my hats hard case so they don't get disfigured and all that. Obviously I wear this one. This is like my go-to fishing hat just so I can absolutely tear it up. And it's gone through hell and back, so it's a good hat. But something like that where I can just hold all the baits is what I was looking for. When I meant bin, I meant like a hard plastic bin like that. I think it's more or less the glare. This thing really just, it's more focusing on my, like there, focus on the sky, come back to me. Yeah, see, it's, as it focuses on my face, it doesn't give that blur effect in the background. It really picks up a lot of that light and gives it that high glare, which I don't like, but this is it right here. First aisle we walked in. That's that. Easy peasy. The thing with Walmart though is I could have been in and out, but I have to walk through the fishing aisle. I just have to. It's like, it's a given. Anytime you come here, you walk through and check out the lures. It's like, it's a Walmart tradition. It's written in between the lines. Some more $1 Zoom lures here. but I've never seen watermelon orange. It's not a new color. I'm sure it's been around for a while. I've just never seen it in person. When you've been doing that since you were 9 years old and you're still doing it at 22 years old, that's a habit now. That's no addiction. That's now a part of your life. When you visit Walmart, you walk through the fishing aisle. Especially the deals that I found at this particular Walmart here where I live. It's been pretty gnarly lately, the stuff that I've been getting at the prices that I've been getting at. Gotta let the hat hair emerge here for a little bit. So these baits that I have, there we go, now we're focused. The first time that I got like a huge package was from a fishing care package. I got a 25-pound bulk box. This is about 2 years ago. I've slimmed down to all these baits I want to give away, and who else to y'all. So when I was in Florida last, I was organizing some stuff around, and I found this little Chompers bag that I got at ICAST back in 2012, I believe it was that show. We're just gonna stuff this thing with some baits. We're gonna give a giveaway of this here in a couple thousand subscribers. So here's a ton of the postage stuff that I got together. Some extra stuff I was able to find here laying around where I live. And I'll use those to ship out to people, but this is it. You just got some rattle traps, spinner baits, hot water baits, a crankbaits in here, tons of plastics. So yeah, I want to give a ton of this stuff away, and I've just been honestly waiting just to build it to a pretty big scene. I'm not going to give it all the way at once. I thought about that, but I want to give a couple different people different opportunities. So the first one is going to be held on the Instagram page / Facebook. So just search Bass All Year. You can like the page. It's a public page. Everybody can be on it. I really just put out forums, different blogs, vlogs, and video information from the channel here. And then the Instagram page, which is, like I said, it's where I do all like the behind the scenes stuff. And I'm real active on the Instagram page, active on Facebook as well, and here. But Instagram, I'm on there all the time. It's mobile, just on my phone. So we'll probably start there on the Instagram page, so make sure you follow that. Bass All Year Fishing, fun page. Always talking to y'all on there, so appreciate the feedback and everything that goes on there. I want to give away a reel to one of you guys. I want to give away my favorite bait casting reel. So I'll go out and buy that, and that's the big giveaway that I have planned. I kind of talk about it every other vlog, and just waiting on the timing portion at this time. I'm gonna FaceTime or Skype or video chat one of you guys, the winner. That way you can hand pick the stuff you want out of this bin. And boom, so I'd say mission success, finding the bin, get that all organized. Terminal tackle box all fixed up and organized. Got to do some work here. Every time that I put up a video like this, someone ends up asking where I always buy so much stuff. Like all those flukes that I showed you there before, that I'm gonna put in one big bag and have like 140 of them in one bag. I keep an eye on a lot of stuff, and to credit, that was a buddy of mine that had shown me that deal. But I keep an eye on a lot of different websites. But where I like buying a lot of stuff at, and you can buy a ton of bulk stuff at, which everyone knows how much I love buying bulk, is GamblerLures.com. GamblerLures.com has an overstock portion of their page, and right now has a ton of different bulk plastics from 30 count all the way to 50 count for right at $9.99, which is a really good deal for that many baits. So this is the general part of the website. Like I said, on the left side over here where the mouse is at, there's an overstock and closeout section right here. And that will bring you to this page I'm on now, where you can go through. There's some burner worms on here. Over here's a Why Not and Blue Mirror. And this is good right here, the Super Stud, Soft Jerkbait, and Alloy. That's basically a white pearl color, man. That's really good. And that's a 50 count, 50 of them for $9.99. Sometimes you can get on this and it'll have 4 or 5 different pages. But like I said, it's something that you just have to keep your eye on. And it's something, all the time. I'm doing it every night. I always am constantly looking at gear, and when I do find a deal, I snag it. Plenty of other vlogs below. If you go in the link to the description, or if you go ahead and just check out the channel, there's a ton of videos that I cover, a ton of fishing savings videos on how I do all that. If you want to go and check that out. If you're a new subscriber to this channel, that is awesome. I appreciate you guys subscribing to this, getting into some great content. If you're a returning subscriber, again, appreciate you tuning into today's video. And you guys know how it is. Stay tuned, because this week is going to have 2 great fishing videos, and actually 2 of the ones I've been pretty excited about the last couple of days while I've been editing them. I'm pretty stoked to get them out to you. Again, if you want to check out any of the other vlogs, you can hit the link in the description, or just go ahead and check out my channel there, the Bass All Year link up above. and you can, or below, I'm sorry, and take that to the main channel and check out all the other videos. Tons of vlogs on there, and I have different playlists, break it down to each video. And again, I appreciate you guys tuning into today's episode. We will see you guys later this week with 2 awesome fishing videos. Again, stoked for them. Can't wait to get them out to you. I hope you guys leave some good feedback on them. Follow that Instagram page. You want to get all the updates on the channel and all the great things fishing. The next video, guys, we will see you back here on the Bass All Year channel. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope you guys got out there, caught some big fish. Tight lines. Take it easy. Stay safe. See y'all soon.